Hi, I'm Mauricio Di Bartolomeo, co-founder and chief sales officer at Ledn. And Ledn is a business that allows you to use your Bitcoin as collateral to get the financing you need and keep the upside on your Bitcoin. What that means is that if you are a person or a company that's living on a Bitcoin standard and have most of your wealth in Bitcoin, you're going to the bank and you're getting no's across the board when you're trying to get any financing or any financial products. We built Ledn so that you could come to us and get the financing that you need without having to sell your Bitcoin, which we consider to be the world's best collateral asset. At Ledn, you can borrow up to 50% of the value of the Bitcoin you pledge as collateral. And our loans start at $500, going up all the way into the multiple millions or the amount that you want. Why people typically use these services is because number one, you get to keep the upside on the Bitcoin, even though you are drawing from it to get the cash you need. That's still your Bitcoin. Any value that accrues to that Bitcoin is still yours to keep. And that typically accrues much faster than the interest rate on the dollars that you're borrowing. And number two, in most jurisdictions, selling your Bitcoin is a taxable event. And again, in most jurisdictions, borrowing against your Bitcoin is not a taxable event. So it can be very beneficial from a tax planning perspective. One of my favorite memories about this use case was one of our clients that came to us at the bottom of the bear market in 2022 when Bitcoin was trading at $16,000 and he did not want to sell his Bitcoin at that price. But he needed to close on a $2 million property within a week. So he came to us and took out that $2 million loan, which was funded in time for his closing, and he got to buy the house. Fast forward 2 years after the client took the loan and closed on the property, the price of Bitcoin more than tripled, meaning that the value of the Bitcoin that he placed as collateral for the loan increased by more than the amount that he had paid for the house originally. He was able to keep the Bitcoin, he kept the property, and he's still a very happy client today. What I think is so fascinating about this story is that it highlights how powerful these tools can be to allow you to build wealth. Our clients are Bitcoiners. They live on a Bitcoin standard. And by virtue of that, they're shunned out of traditional banking services. So they can't get any of these things or services at their traditional banks that they grew up with. But not only can they do that at Ledn, they can do that at speeds that are unmatched by banks. So if you're watching this and thinking to yourself, hey, I'm on a Bitcoin standard, my bank won't give me anything, and you're considering using one of these products, I invite you to check us out. Ledn.io is our website. You can drop us a note either through email or social media. Our door is always open and we'll be happy to tell you more.
Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. Look, if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button and check out the video here on the right-hand side. I'm sure you'll enjoy that one as well. And if you're ready for more, go to realvision.com/join. I'll see you there.